Hi guys, so in this video I am going to share a tutorial that I created to help one of my clients who wanted to work on their hip key. Now they could already do a hip key, but what they were struggling with was the position of the body and being able to keep the legs straight. So the exercise just looked and felt a little bit clunky for them. They basically wanted to improve their technique and understanding of the movement, smooth it out so that it looked super clean and super in control whenever they performed it. Now, one of the things is understanding that the body needs to actually tip back and come away from the apparatus as you lift your legs up and hit the straddle before rolling over to hold the final position. This can be super, super hard to understand without a bit of support. So this exercise looks at how you can move through the hip key pathway with one leg supported within the knot. So you've got to use a set of silks for this or a hammock. It's a super effective way to work on the pathway very, very slowly, understanding how to move the body, how to lift the legs, at what point you need to straddle, and then how to roll over and pike so that you finish the position nice and securely. And I can confirm that this drill helped my client immensely. Now, she was working on other drills alongside this, but I know this one in particular made a big difference to her progress and her technique. So I really recommend giving this a try, especially if hip key is something that you're working on at the moment or you just want to refine your technique. So for hip key in the knot, it's the top leg, the leg that scissors forwards that goes in the knot, and the other leg is free and underneath. You can see that that bottom leg catches the tail like you would do for a regular hip lock, and then you can turn in towards the pole to finish the movement, but you're in a super supported position. Things that I'm thinking about are getting the legs in the right place to start, so having one leg piked up towards my body and the other leg behind coming across underneath me, leg tension extending through the legs, and then also making sure that the tail is in the right place. So I kind of need to set this up before I go into the position. You'll see here I just move the tail to make sure that it's in front of that back leg so that I know I'm going to catch it. You need to do this because we're low to the floor, so you want to set yourself up in the right position to begin with. And then I'm going to hold both of the poles, and I can lean back a little bit as I come around into the straddle. So there's that hip lift of the top leg, leaning back as I straddle. I want to pike as I straddle. Even though I'm supported, I still need to pike, and then I'm going to come around into my hip lock. And then we'll look at this on the other side. So now my right leg is in the knot and my left leg is underneath. So creating that lovely big scissor, really deliberate position, making sure that my hands are in the right place, keeping that leg tension as I bring my legs together and then into the straddle, tipping my body back to help with this. And then you can see I rotate my whole body and lean in towards the pole. I don't lose that pike, so I'm still piking super hard at this point, and then I can hold my hip lock. Here is a sideways view just so you can see exactly what's happening with my body and my legs. So as I pike, I let myself tip back a little bit, and then I lean hard in towards the pole, piking hard at the hips.